just want to add, my name's Beto. I'm a new representative from El Paso, Texas. You all have an amazing community. Just looking at the skyline today, beautiful. I went for a run this morning. We're in the desert also in El Paso. We have mountains like you do, but it is so much more green here and lush. And I ran up to the arroyo right next to the Mariposa border crossing and was just struck by how beautiful it was. I was briefly detained by a CBP officer as I was running in that area, trying to check things out. So I also want to attest to the vigilance and security that you have at your ports of entry here.
So let's get the story of the congressman busted by CBP.
Yeah. It's maybe not as dramatic or exciting as it sounds. I was staying at a hotel here, ran to the port of entry, and what I like to do, because often when there's an official visit, everything's running smoothly, and I hear that from people who use the bridges. You know, they know you're here, and so I wanted to see it,
the way it really is,
incognito, and ran up to the port. Because of construction, I couldn't get up to the gates. It was going against traffic in a very narrow area. So I turned in to the construction area, and there were no signs posted saying "Do not enter." I thought it was a public area. Ran around, tried to get a sense of how long the lines were, and then returned back and found a CBP officer running on the other side of this fence that I was against, running, asking me to stop, and detained me. Really nice guy, and said, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And I explained to him, and he asked me if I had ID. I didn't. I had my hotel key, and so he had to get a couple other guys involved. But they were really nice about it and understanding. And
they pull out their phone and pull up your member of Congress page.
I told him to do that. I said, I don't have an ID, but if you'll pull up my name, you'll be able to see it. And after we had a chance to talk for a while, he said, "Hey, I understand, and I apologize for spooking them." But literally, I could not get to where they were through the oncoming traffic. When he explained, he said, "Hey, I'm sorry that I came at you like that." He said, "We have a lot of runners," called them runners. We have a lot of people running through this construction area, and I didn't know if you were one of them." So.
And you probably weren't dressed like this.
No, I was in my running gear,
which might make a difference.
Which might make a difference, but and then I actually so that was at 7:30 a.m. Then at 9 a.m. I came back for a meeting right there at the head house facility, and got to meet with the director of field operations and their ports guys, and actually got to say hi to the guys that stopped you. Yeah, and apologized again for spooking them a little bit.